już po raz 16 wraca do Polski w czerwcu.
Okay, we are on live.
We are live. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Are we live? Are we live? We are live. Yes. Good day, beautiful people. Good day, beautiful people. Coach Vlad reporting to you live from beautiful evening Warsaw. We're here for our usual weekly Wednesday live stream, MovieLife with Coach Vlad. I had some tea today. I had some meetings, had some even workout. Yeah, I worked out today too, which was great. So today the theme for this episode is Team Girl. Team Girl. If you see, I have a pink button over here and it says Team Girl on it. This button is actually 5 years old. It's from the baby shower for my first daughter, Ava Love Soboleva. I also kept the button that says dad number one, and it also I kept this a paper that was written on it, love, and that's why actually Ava's middle name is Love, and I make sure that it would be this way, regardless of whatever the mother wanted to do or not. So we're live, right, on YouTube? Everything's going well? Perfect. So today we want to discuss how do you navigate this life with people that are committed to destroy the life of your children, unfortunately. And we're gonna have for you guys on Instagram, you can watch the YouTube later, but on YouTube we're gonna be able to show to you guys the Facebook. And let's see the Facebook first of all. And let's see the Facebook first of all. Yeah, perfect. I can do this. I can play with this. Yeah, perfect. All right. So this is Sarah Herha birthday post. We're gonna let's see if we can make this. Yeah. So Sarah Herha here on YouTube. We're gonna see the people that wished her the happy birthday. These are the people that supporting this child abuser, unfortunately. And the pictures, my goodness, the pictures are definitely one of a kind. One of a kind of the pictures here. Besides this one, this is obviously an interesting picture over here. This one is definitely an interesting picture. It has 3 likes now. Let's see who liked this picture. Stasi loves this picture. And then Shirley and Patrick King, interesting, love this picture. Yeah, this picture is it's called Illusion in Water. It's not that, but it's obviously a very interesting how desperate someone is to. And this is after baptism. She got baptized, and then this is the pictures that she's posting. This lady over here, her name is Tanya Martin. Tanya Martins talked to Sarah Herha in September of 23. Before I even got my building to open the Freedom Hostel. And Sarah told her that she thinks that I must be gay if I don't want to be with her. She also thinks that she's not going to do co-parenting relationship, and she proved it. 2 years the daughters are without the father because Sarah Herha refuses to co-parent. And then also Adele Tavlin was correct to put me in jail. Unfortunately, this is what this woman thinks. And yeah, like just desperate attention. These are my daughters. Rosa is 3 now. She's been without the father most of her life at this point, unfortunately. We have Father's Day coming up. Father's Day is coming up, and it's basically going to be one more Father's Day where my daughters don't have the father. And that's not because, obviously, of me or them. This is 100% deliberate attempt of alienation and abuse, mind control. Ava will be 5 in August. And it's yeah, I mean, she probably still remembers her father a little bit, but she's a small child, and it's insane for me to think that these people supporting someone like that. You know, it's definitely a black hole that just there is no end. There is no end to the darkness in these people. So I wanna go to this post right here now, guys. So delusions of grandeur. This man, gay man here, Colin McDonald, he wrote this post. There is a delusion, and then there is a Vladislav Sobolev. For the past 4 years, I have taken the high road. He's taken the high road. He's the one who stole the money from Hugs of Masks almost 6 years ago at this point, and email list as well to start off their own movement, Stand for the, which was just a psyop, to get people distracted, trying to go after, you know, Trudeau for whatever reason, Trudeau for treason, which was all just nonsense. And yeah, this is it's a long post. You know, I'm like, it's just my own logic as child abuse. Yeah, it's my favorite one is these people that making comments to the post that, yeah, like, let's see which one I like the most. Yeah, Vlad tried to get me to put the money in the Freedom Hub. Okay. He said I could buy my own place in the complex down there. Something seemed off. I'm glad I followed my gut to yet. So the people tried to make comments saying that people that investing in Mexico was a ripoff. It was not the case. The apartment was sold. The lady bought the apartment. And then anyone else had an opportunity to come and see the places. They had opportunity to come see the places. Everything was done straightforward with no ambiguity, with no reasons. But I just want you to think about, why would someone go out of their way so much to make sure that the daughters remain without the father? Father is the one that protects his own children. Father is the one who provides for his own children. If you don't know, actually the placenta is made out of the genetic components of the father, and it's actually the placenta that's providing the nurturing to the child on the inside in terms of the food and protection, and forces the child to grow at the same time. There's a really interesting discussion that I'm going to make in a post in a different time. But the conversation remains the same. Why would so much effort be put into keeping the daughters fatherless? The highest risk for the children is for the children not to have a father. They are then subjected to a lot of things, and it's absolutely evil when you see children being separated from the fathers. They are lost. They don't have foundation. They don't have that resilience. It's actually, let me play you this short video here from my mic, if it's going to be easy enough. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this one right here.
And I don't have to seek for something that's a distorted form of that in this quest to find male love. Fathers matter a lot.
Girls who have fathers that are not at home start puberty sooner.
Yes.
What's up with that?
A father's closeness to his daughter sets her reproductive trajectory.
Whoa.
Having another male move in who's non-biologically related, it elicits development in her earlier. How can we thank adoptive parents enough? At the same time, we have to recognize there has been some sense of rupture for that child. The love of a father gives her a sense of what masculinity feels like, that is truly loving. She walks outside of that house with an armor. I know who I am. I know what love feels like. And I don't have to seek for something that's a distorted form of that in this quest to find male love. Fathers matter a lot.
So fathers matter a lot. Unfortunately for my daughters, they've been without a father for 2 years. The abuse has to absolutely end. The abuse has to end. It's mind control. It's mind control of innocent children to be separate from the fathers. And we have Father's Day coming up this Sunday. And my son, most of his father's days been without his real father, and now my daughters are the same, and I don't really understand what have they done to be punished this way. The innocence has been stolen from them already. Unfortunately, this is just the outcome of these actions. But again, there's no even desire to rectify this situation. It's just it's definitely a continuation of this desire to continue pushing any way that they can to make this. I don't know. I really don't understand how we can continue with this stuff happening all this time. Let's go to. Let's go back to just talking without the stuff. Yeah, let's. Still coming up. I can cancel it from here. But do I see myself, or what do they see? And let's see.
They are seeing this one. You want
Yeah,
to show?
let's show mine now. Perfect. All right, very good. So, like I said, we're discussing the ultimate setup of a society comes from the place of we have to make sure that the daughters will be raised by the fathers. In this day and age, it's very obvious that women have done the worst possible job at raising the next generation. We have the biggest amount of children raised exclusively with women with no interaction with the fathers. We also have endless wars all across the world, especially here in this part of Europe. Christian men are killing themselves, and you end up with, again, fatherless children that will be easy target for human trafficking, for child trafficking, for abuse of all the different kinds. And that's something that only can be prevented once the children are returned to the fathers, so then they can be under the protection of their own fathers and the provision of their own fathers. And those fathers have to be supported, encouraged, and provided with resources so that they continue being that support for their own children. This is the only ultimate thing that has to be focused on and targeted, because by solving that one problem, you're going to solve a whole array of problems that people are only dealing with as a after the effect. If you focus on bringing the children back to the fathers, then all these problems will not even happen in the first place. Think about this. The only time when the children are vulnerable to all this abuse and crime is when they are without the father. So how do you resolve this? You return the children to the father. There's really no other big problem that can be resolved so easily just by returning the children to the father. There's nothing else that can be so significantly changed in such a powerful way, where we're able to reduce right away tremendous amount of suffering, completely unnecessary. And this is what we need to continue to do. We need to bring the children back to the fathers. It's not something that even has to be debated. These people think that they have the right to tell me and my children how they should be living their life. This is the safest place to live. Poland is the best place. It's the best booming place right now, with multiple different opportunities for business, for development of whatever you want. The quality of life is the highest, the safest, and this is ultimately the best place. The children are prevented from living the best life. And this one is also a good audio. Let me play you this one too, really quick.
If a woman gets triggered at the word submission, walk away. She's not marriageable. Submission is an act of respect. If she thinks that submission is bad or that it's oppressive, that means she's indoctrinated too deep with feminism and she doesn't respect you. This is why masculine men don't want to marry feminists. If a woman gets triggered at the...
So how do you think the women will be trained to be submissive in their relationship if they don't have any relationship to the father that they have to be submitted to? And this is why we have complete breakdown of society, because boys are continued to be trained on how to be submissive to the women, and women are actually not trained at all how to be good caretakers. They are actually trained of how they're going to be doing what they can to take advantage of a situation and use men as just a resource extraction material, right? And this is what has to be addressed. The reason why today's show is called Team Girl is because I am personally committed at the very minimum to provide the platform of education for girls, my daughter specifically, and demanding of their return so they can be put into Rosa's Place. Rosa's Place is a school for girls so they can trained to be selfless mothers, and they can be submissive wives to the husband that are chosen by the father. And that's really the best way societies have thrived. Women need help with choosing a good partner. Sarah Herha, unfortunately, as much as she presented herself as traditional, she was not. She was extremely aggressive, jealous, envious, and it's just very sad to witness the dynamic that unfolded throughout this time. That just, I don't know what can be done differently, but we are here now. Daughters must be returned to the father. It's been 2 years of mind control and child abuse, and it's completely unimaginable why this is what has to be happening, right? What else can be done? Let's look at different options. However, the main thing that needs to be done is to make sure that we are making a difference in these children's lives. Absolutely. Like, there's no other way for us to make a difference in this way. Okay, so yeah, no, I get it. Let's stop this one right here. It's fine. It's okay. Let's just okay, no, I get it. Okay, I got it for a chat on the thing. All right, let's play a few more things and then we can wrap this up.
There is no greater cruelty than a parent who uses their own child as a weapon to hurt the other parent. That's not just emotional abuse, it's soul-level evil. To deliberately neglect, manipulate, or alienate a child just to inflict pain on someone else requires a level of hatred and There is no greater cruelty than a parent who uses their own child as a weapon to hurt the other parent. That's not just emotional abuse, it's soul-level evil. To deliberately neglect, manipulate, or alienate a child just to inflict pain on someone else requires a level of hatred and contempt that most people can't even comprehend. These parents don't just destroy relationships, they destroy innocence. They teach the child to confuse love with loyalty, to carry wounds that should never have existed, and to believe that affection must be earned through the betrayal of the other parent. There's no justification for it and no excuse deep enough to explain it. To harm your own child just to wound someone else who loves them, that's beyond abuse. That's wicked and evil in its purest form. There is no greater cruelty than a parent who uses their own.
So as it says there, is literally, and we have people, myself, obviously nobody wants to admit or acknowledge the existence of me, but I've been fatherless since I was 11. But there are girls that sharing their stories now online. Maddie is one of them. She has a the anti-alienation project that she's been working for a few years. She only realized after 20 years how unfortunate was her childhood because she was alienated from her father, right? So, yeah, welcome everyone. Please make your questions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I asked Ilya to log in. Let's see if he's on there or not. Of course, everything's gonna be playing at the same time. Here you go. Somebody's there? No? Can you hear us? Successfully connected. Yeah. We're almost like a real podcast now with live things happening. So yeah, it's so for me, again, I'm doing my best to leverage the tests to create a powerful testimony. So the Team Girl is designed to be a support for girls by their fathers we have Lilia is in the house. Amazing. Good day, good day. Ilya, no, it's not Lilia, it's Ilya. Yeah, Ilya's in the house. Yeah, Ilya is my secretary. We have a secretary to help these projects we discussed today. Thank you for checking in. Everything's working, that's great. So one of the projects that I'm developing out of this pain and suffering, and that's how I really like this quote, the saying that the heroes are using the pain and the villains are used by pain. So you're gonna suffer regardless. The only thing you really have is a choice how you're gonna leverage that. So for me, leveraging this suffering of my innocent daughters would be to create a platform that's going to educate girls how to be good mothers. Unfortunately, they're not able to learn from their own mothers because I was a failure to provide a good mother to my own children twice, as I often say. So I obviously need help with with selecting better mothers for my children. However, in the meantime, I can create a platform that's going to help with that education and support, and that's the idea. The idea is to have a Rosa's place, a place where the girls can come and they can train how to cook with a father figure. So I will be obviously running classes myself, and we're going to be incorporating other fathers to help with this initiative, because again, the girls need to have interaction with fathers so then they can build that understanding of interacting with a patriarch within a family unit, because everything that we're doing is to reestablish patriarchy, is to make patriarchy great again. That's really going to create solutions to a multitude of problems, and we're going to see a tremendous change within a society when patriarchy is protected and provided for. You know, that's really what I was thinking about it, because you have, you know, obviously the men, the patriarchs, they're supposed to be provide and protect, but who's protecting and providing for the patriarchy? Nobody. It's been under major assault for the last decades, multiple decades, and this is something that we need to change. We absolutely need to change it, and we're creating a platform. We're going to be calling it Strictly Patriarchy, and we are in process of creating content on it, blogs, podcasts, as we're doing, create seminars, some merchandise to promote the message, of course. We have one of the first articles coming out will be about Future is Female and how that was put on a t-shirt and made popular that way. You guys know I'm all about making t-shirts and promoting that message. So we're going to be doing the same thing, launching a platform with a single vision, single purpose of promoting patriarchy, because it's true healthy patriarchy, biblical patriarchy, that can create safe environment for the girls to be preserve their innocence. I don't want to go too deep into the darkness of this world, but I'm sure some of you, or most of you, are familiar with a new report from England where over 250,000 girls were abused in England, and that was just like brushed off, and this is unacceptable. In the Future is Female, the conundrum to think about that we have girls who are basically abused at much higher numbers, and this future is female. And this was not happening when patriarchy was reigning as supreme. So the outcome is straightforward, that we need to reestablish patriarchy, we need to make patriarchy great again, and by doing that we'll create a safe and prosperous environment for girls. Being a father of 2 girls myself, I think that's what I want to do now. We're going to identify other fathers. We're going to have these buttons, like buttons from Herbalife, and then we had buttons for hugs over masks, to have mask exemption buttons. And we're going to be continue doing buttons because it's a great, easy, simple way to identify yourself, to be part of a community that you want to come together and you will support. So fathers coming together for support, protection of their own daughters is what has to happen. Happened for me. It has to happen for me. It has to happen for many other girls. And the girls that don't have father figures, this is also going to be an opportunity to have some interaction in the setting of kitchen, cooking, restaurant environment, where some training can be provided in terms of that patriarchal, hierarchical structure of just discipline and cooperation and support. This is what has to happen. If there's no training facility, training opportunity to basically learn the behavior, it's not going to be learned on itself. Things don't happen on their own. There has to be a dedicated mission and purpose and dedication to create a change, and that's what this platform is about. This is just one of the many things that we're putting in place to make sure that we have things that are working together to amplify the message of protecting the girls, protecting the innocence of the girls, and making sure that we have a brighter future. When the girls are protected and provided by their fathers, the world becomes a better place. And anyone who's fighting that is just exposing themselves as a very dark individual. I'll repeat, it's very straightforward. By restoring patriarchy, we'll be able to protect the innocence of girls yet again. And that's the only future that I personally want to live in, my daughters want to live in, and anyone else who wants to live in, that's fine. But you need to understand that if you attack patriarchy, you attack safety of the girls, and that's just something that's unfortunate if that's who you are. But now you've been exposed, and since you've been exposed, that's something that we're going to continue pushing forward with. The darkness of this world will not win. The light will prevail, and we just have to continue until we win. That's the only way we know how. The last couple of things to mention, and we can wrap it up. We'll do a quick short one today. The feed camp we are moving forward with. We're going to be launching, providing some beverages as well as some healthy snacks coming up, so stay tuned for that. Very excited to launch our health food company to make sure that ourselves who are part of this mission can stay healthy and fit, and then also everyone who wants to participate in the Agenda 2030, which is individual agenda of health is wealth, and how can you become healthier and wealthy at the same time. That is the only thing that you can take charge. You cannot take charge of reality of this world to a certain extent, but yeah, this is definitely what's happening. 9:30 is we get together at 9:30 so we can start at 10 a.m. But yeah, 9:30 is everyone should be showing up. Get to start at 10 on the dot so we can finish by 11 and people can continue doing what they need to be doing. That is rolling out. This Saturday should be really good. This Saturday should be great. Let's see if I can send it. Yes, perfect. This Saturday will be 30 degrees, and we are excited and looking forward to seeing everyone. I'm getting special kvass made up, which is like a Russian kombucha, and we'll have a freshly one made specifically for that morning. So we are waiting to see you guys. to get this weekly thing happening every Saturday. See you Saturday, to get healthy and fit together with Coach Vlad, no charge. If you want to purchase the beverage provided, obviously welcome to do so. Bring cash. Cash is always the king. And we are looking forward to all the projects rolling out, the platform of patriarchy with all the different content promoting that mission. Rosa's Place, which is a school to teach girls how to cook, how to provide care within the home setting, and obviously to protect girls in this world of craziness that we are living in, that just common decencies and basic protection is not even provided. And again, that's only because the girls are kept away from their own fathers, so the father's not able to even protect their own children. And that has to stop. It absolutely has to stop. And if I have to be one of the main people pushing this, so be it. So be it. Like I said, if taking away my son caused me to create the most powerful movement that basically took down the pharmaceutical entity to a certain extent, and continue unraveling since then, but we definitely saved a lot of people from suicide, from vaccinations and all that other stuff. And maybe this is the other side of that momentum that I can build upon the tragedy and suffering of loss of 2 years of with each of my daughters. So it's like 4 years of life I've lost already. They lost with their father. They will never have it back, of course. The memories, the experiences that never took place. And yeah, it's something that we'll have to continue moving forward with. So we can wrap it up for today. Thank you for tuning, guys. We appreciate you all. We love you. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and always, always stay free. Peace.